All over our planet, like pieces of forgotten dreams, are the ruins of ancient civilizations. These quiet stone watchers, worn down by time, whisper stories of a long ago past. They invite us to explore their mysteries, to uncover their secrets. Through broken walls and faded writing, we see glimpses of their lives, their beliefs, their cleverness. Each broken pillar, each faded painting is a piece of a puzzle waiting to be put together to show us a bigger picture of our shared human story. Come with me as we travel to some of the most mysterious and amazing ruins on Earth. Here in the middle of Anatolia lies a place of great mystery and wonder. It is a place that changes the story of human civilization as we know it. Göbekli Tepe, a name that means potbelly hill in Turkish, has been known for ages, yet its secrets are only now being uncovered. Built 12,000 years ago, Göbekli Tepe is older than Stonehenge, and even the Egyptian pyramids by thousands of years. This ancient site predates the dawn of agriculture and the invention of writing. Imagine a time when farming was just beginning, when humans were transitioning from hunter-gatherers to settled communities, a time when writing hadn't been invented yet, and oral traditions were the primary means of passing down knowledge. But here in this remote part of the world, people we don't know built huge structures, complex and artistic, that have stood the test of time. Giant T-shaped pillars, some over 16 feet tall, stand in circles, creating a mesmerizing and enigmatic arrangement. Carved into them are pictures of animals, foxes, snakes, lions and other creatures, and scorpions, drawn with amazing detail and precision. These aren't simple drawings, but beautiful art that shows a deep understanding of nature and the world around them. Was it a temple, a meeting place for hunters and gatherers, or something else entirely? The purpose of Göbekli Tepe remains one of the greatest mysteries of archaeology. The answers, buried for thousands of years, are slowly being found by dedicated archaeologists and researchers. Göbekli Tepe changes how we think about human history, challenging our understanding of early human societies and their capabilities. Our trip now takes us to the Indus River Valley, to the ruins of a city that was important over 4,500 years ago. This city, known as Moenjodaro, was one of the major urban centers of the ancient Indus Valley civilization. Mohenjo-daro, which translates to Mound of the Dead, reminds us of a lost civilization that was as great as ancient Egypt and Mesopotamia. It was a hub of culture, trade, and innovation. This wasn't a small village, but a big city, with advanced city planning and engineering for its time. The city was meticulously laid out in a grid pattern, showcasing their sophisticated urban planning. Streets in a grid pattern, good drains and sewers, and even a public bath all show a very advanced society. The drainage system was particularly impressive, with covered drains running along the streets. The Great Bath, a large public bathing area, indicates the importance of cleanliness and ritual in their daily lives. This level of urban infrastructure was unparalleled at the time, but the people of Mohenjo-daro are still a mystery. Despite extensive excavations, much about their culture and way of life remains unknown. We can't understand their writing, as the Indus script remains undeciphered to this day. This script, found on numerous seals and pottery, holds secrets we have yet to unlock, and we don't know where they came from. The origins of the Indus Valley people are still debated among historians and archaeologists. Then, around 1900 BCE, Mohenjo-daro was left empty. The reasons for this sudden abandonment are still unclear. Was it a huge flood? Some theories suggest that catastrophic flooding could have driven the inhabitants away. Did the river change its path? Changes in the course of the Indus River might have made the area uninhabitable. Or something else, we still don't know. The true cause of their disappearance remains one of history's great enigmas. But the ruins of Mohenjo-daro show us how clever and advanced this ancient civilization was. Their achievements in urban planning, engineering, and social organization continue to fascinate and inspire us today. Near the coast of Yonaguni, Japan, is an underwater structure that has caused a lot of discussion and excitement. The Yonaguni Monument is a group of sandstone formations that some people think are from an ancient civilization. Found in 1987 by a local diver, the monument has large stone blocks, some looking like terraces, steps, and even a star-shaped platform. Is Yonaguni a natural wonder shaped by erosion and earthquakes? Or is it, as some believe, proof of a lost civilization older than the Egyptian pyramids? Whether it's natural or man-made, it reminds us of the mysteries hidden under the sea. Few ancient places are as interesting as Stonehenge. On the windy Salisbury Plain in England, this famous circle of stones has made people wonder for centuries. Built over 4,000 years ago, Stonehenge is an amazing example of prehistoric engineering. Its huge sandstone blocks, some weighing 50 tons, were brought from over 20 miles away. Was it a temple for sun worship, a place to watch the stars, or a burial ground? Whatever it was for, Stonehenge is still fascinating. It shows us how clever and spiritual our ancestors were. High in the Andes Mountains of Peru, hidden in mist and mystery, is the lost city of the Incas, Machu Picchu. Found in 1911 by Hiram Bingham, this ancient city has amazed the world with its beauty and architecture. Built on a mountain ridge, Machu Picchu shows the Incas' great engineering skills and their connection to nature. The stones are cut and fit together perfectly. Whatever it was used for, Machu Picchu shows how clever and strong the Inca civilization was. We can't talk about ancient ruins without visiting the Giza plateau in Egypt, home to the most famous structures ever built, the pyramids of Giza. These giant tombs of the pharaohs built over 4,500 years ago are still amazing. The Great Pyramid of Giza is made of over 2 million stone blocks, each weighing 2.5 tons. How did the ancient Egyptians, without modern tools, move and lift these huge blocks so precisely? The pyramids of Giza aren't just great engineering. They show the ancient Egyptians' beliefs about the afterlife and the power of the pharaohs. They are lasting symbols of human cleverness and ambition. In the huge Pacific Ocean, far from any continent, is Easter Island, a small island with a big secret. Across its volcanic landscape are the mysterious moai, giant statues that have fascinated people for centuries. Carved from volcanic rock, these figures, some over 30 feet tall and weighing over 80 tons, are thought to be statues of the ancestors of the Rapa Nui people who lived on this island. How were these huge statues moved? There are many theories, from using wooden rollers and ropes to the idea that the statues walked. The moai of Easter Island are silent watchers looking out over the Pacific. In the dry plains of southern Peru, drawn on the desert floor, are giant drawings that you can only really see from the air. These are the Nazca Lines, over 800 straight lines, 300 geometric shapes, and 70 animal and plant designs made by the Nazca people long ago. The size of the Nazca Lines is amazing. Some lines go for miles perfectly straight. The animal figures like a hummingbird, a spider, and a monkey are drawn with amazing detail, some over 600 feet long. Were they for religious ceremonies? Were they used to watch the stars? Or were they messages to the gods? Whatever they were for, the Nazca Lines show the cleverness and artistic vision of the Nazca people. Hidden in the mountains of Jordan is Petra, a city carved from rock, showing the amazing architecture of the Nabatean people. Found again in 1812 after being lost for centuries, Petra is beautiful and mysterious. Called the Rose City because of the color of the sandstone cliffs, Petra was once a busy trade center on the route that connected Arabia to the Mediterranean. Its most famous structure, the treasury with its beautiful carved front, is a masterpiece. But Petra is more than just buildings. It shows how clever the Nabatean people were, creating ways to manage water in this dry environment. Petra shows the power of human ingenuity and how interesting the past is. In 1974, farmers digging a well in Xi'an, China, stumbled upon one of the most astonishing archaeological discoveries ever made, the Terracotta Army. This accidental find would soon become a monumental revelation in the world of history and archaeology. Buried for over 2,000 years, this massive army of life-size terracotta soldiers, horses and chariots was meticulously crafted to protect the tomb of Qin Shi Huang, the first emperor of China. The sheer scale and detail of this army are truly mind-boggling. Arranged in battle formation, each figure is unique, with its own distinct face, hairstyle and armor. This individuality highlights the incredible craftsmanship and attention to detail that went into creating each soldier. The size of the Terracotta Army is staggering, with about 8,000 soldiers, 130 chariots and 520 horses discovered so far. Excavations are ongoing and new finds continue to emerge, adding to the mystery and grandeur of this ancient wonder. The Terracotta Army isn't just a collection of statues, it provides a window into the military strategies, weaponry and artistic achievements of ancient China. Each piece tells a story of a bygone era. The intricate detail of each figure showcases the exceptional skill and dedication of the artists who painstakingly created them. Their work has stood the test of time, offering us a glimpse into their world. The Terracotta Army stands as a testament to the power and ambition of a ruler who sought to achieve immortality. It remains one of the most awe-inspiring legacies of ancient China. From the pyramids of Giza to the Moai of Easter Island, these ancient ruins show us the amazing story of human history. They show how clever, creative, and strong our ancestors were, reminding us that we are part of a story that is thousands of years old. We must protect these treasures for future generations. By taking care of them, studying them, and visiting them responsibly, we can make sure these sites continue to inspire and teach us for many years to come. The future of archaeology is exciting, and it will teach us even more about our past.